What's up, guys? Welcome to MineCast Feed the Beast. And that was a turret. Oh my goodness. Oh, please don't shoot me. Yeah, there is turrets. And Feed the Beast is literally the craziest thing. If you've obviously ever heard of Tech-It, then you will know what Feed the Beast is. And yeah, there's people talking in the chat. We got some members on. But yeah, I just want to get into this. So if you don't know what Feed the Beast is, it includes a bunch of mods: industrial craft, railcraft, I think buildcraft, equivalent exchange. I'm not sure if that's still here. Red power is a big one. Thaumcraft, or however that's pronounced. There's just a bunch of mods, and if you just saw I was just flying, that's because I have a jetpack, and right now it's on hover mode, so I can change that. And look at this, I'm going high now, but the thing is, you fall down very fast. So I'm gonna let's get into this. Okay, and I just hit that. Okay, please turn off my hover mode. Okay, so we actually, as in Call the Dominator, Dino Master of King and me, which is Johnny, new member named Sachin, and Carl. We're all living in this NPC village, and you can see Johnny's been working on a couple things. He's actually been mooching off of all of our equipment, but here he has his project table, his other project table, and an iron furnace. So the goal that I'm trying to accomplish here is to create different items that you can normally create, and yeah, this is a little machine, I guess you'd call it, and let's just explain this real fast. So this right here is a compressor, and what the compressor does is takes down certain items into like other blocks that you couldn't normally get, and then he has it hooked up to his MFE. Actually, I'm not sure what the compressor, how he's working it, but this MFE is basically just, it looks really confusing, guys, but don't let that take you by surprise, or not surprise, don't let you let that take you off the Feed the Beast track. I don't know what I just said. Okay, so the MFE is getting power from his generator, which he's putting some coal in there, and that's all it is. It's just a power box. It just stores all his power. So I have a jetpack right here. It's just electronic. It's not charged up. I'll just put it in here and steal all his power from his box, because he said Dan gave me permission, so that's no big deal. And all the MFE does is just hold a little bit more power than everything else. And yeah, so now I have a fully charged jetpack, and this is just a generator. It's temporary power where we will just put in our coal or whatever else, and it'll feed power through these wires into our bat box, which this is just another identical MFE, just a little bit less powerful. And then he's just feeding it into his extractor, which what the extractor does is, if we have, I know, it's so much to take in, guys, but what he does is he has it hooked up to his rubber, and the rubber wood creates just regular rubber, and rubber is used to make these wires. It's used to make lots of things. So, yeah, let's go to my house, and I'll show you my setup I've gotten so far. We've all played for a bit, and I've got a few things, and this is just a little Coke oven that we've got. That sounds bad. But we make coal Coke, and it lasts longer than normal Coke, which is really useful at the moment. And later we can use solar panels and other things to get basically free energy. But solar panels and wind turbines and stuff like that, they cost a lot of money to create. Not money, but other stuff. I don't know what I just said. So this is Dan's little place. He's got his chests, and he's living with everyone else. He's got his little honeycombs. Cute little place with his cute little torches. But wait till you see my awesome setup. I think I've probably gotten the farthest out of most people. But you can see these signs right here. I'm just gonna take these away. But yeah, people kept taking my stuff, and I got frustrated, so I put that there. So I'm gonna walk you through everything I have sitting in my house here. But yeah, this is just my little house. It's very crowded, and I'm gonna make a new one soon. But yeah, I actually like this thing right here. It's called a personal safe. I can put all my belongings in here, and I don't have to worry about anything taking my stuff. It's all just stored in here, and anyone else who tries to access it, they can't get in. So that's kind of cool. So this right here, I just have a generator. It's hooked up to the bat box and the extractor. And what I'm just doing here is doing the same thing as Dan, just trying to extract my rubber wood to get some rubber. So if I just put that in there, I get rubber out of it, and it takes quite a while, and I should probably feed this, but I'm not even feeding it very much. So what else do I want to go over? These are just iron furnaces. I think one coal burns 10 blocks. They're a bit more efficient and they burn faster. And then the electric furnace, you can hook up to like a solar panel and an alternate source of energy like the generator, but there'd be no point in hooking up to the generator because you're feeding coal in here, so you might as well hook it up to a better source of power like a wind turbine or something else. So my main thing that I've been using a lot is this thing. It's a pulverizer, which a lot of people have known as the macerator. And there's a lot of things I'm covering in this one episode, but it's going to get a little less from here on out, and I just wanted to bring Feed the Beast because I knew some people wanted to see it. So this pulverizer, what it does is it takes, say I put some iron in here, some iron ore, and what that's going to give me is sometimes, I think for the most part, it's going to give me 2 iron dust. So if I take that iron dust, then I can just put it back inside my furnace and turn it into iron ingots, and that'll give me multiple. So these things that are pushing into the pulverizer are just power sources. You can actually use these engines instead of hooking it up to a generator because these are compatible with it, and they're a lot nicer because this is just free energy. Literally, they just have to warm up, and they're just made out of easy not free materials. By the way, I'm not cheating on this menu. This is actually a thing that tells you how to craft everything. It's called Not Enough Items. So if I type an engine in here, I can see all the different engines, and this is a redstone engine. You can just craft it with some wood, glass, gears, and it's pretty simple to make. And then this one engine produces a little bit more, and what it does is it just pushes some Minecraft joules, which is energy, into this, so that way every block uses about 400 energy, and it's just going to push out of here. And this setup is just, it shows you how much energy I have in it. This just shows me what power I have it hooked up to, and this is right here, I have it outputting to my chest. So I have a wire right here, or a tube going to my chest, and all this stuff will just feed in here when it's done pulverizing. So yeah, that's basically everything I have right now, and the rest is just my jetpack was one thing that took me a long time to make, and it's actually not that hard to make, but for me it took quite a while. So I think everyone else is actually doing their recordings here too. I decided I'd do recording with everyone. Yeah, Sachin, he is a boss. We're gonna be doing videos with him soon. But this is his setup. He actually just made a Zeppelin, which they are really, really glitchy. So we're still trying to figure that out. And this portal right here, Carl managed to find himself a portal gun, which yes, you can create. And check this out. You can actually make all of these portal guns, although they're super hard to make. I'm going to have diamonds. Then I have to do this thing. Actually, this one's not as hard to make. You just use the black hole, and then you use the nether star, and I'm not sure where you get the nether star, probably the nether, and this is just the default portal gun. So yeah, not too hard to create. So next we're just working on enchanting, getting different tools, and as you see right here, I have backpacks in my inventory and a ruby sword. So I'm just gonna go over that real fast. In mines you'll find other ores like rubies, you'll find sapphires, green sapphires, stuff like that. And I've been using rubies and other things like that a lot because they work like diamond. They don't last as long, so they're pretty good. And these backpacks right here, this is tight. So in my hunter's backpack, really what it does is it stores all of these kind of like item drops, like flesh, spider eyes, all that kind of thing. My digger's backpack stores my cobble, dirt, flint, all that stuff. And my miners will pick up ores and dust, stuff like that, which I just said stuff like that a lot, I realize. So what I'm going to do is empty all this stuff into my safe, and so I'll be able to go mining. And that's what I do every time. You can actually put this into a mode where it'll upload, or just directly everything will go in there, is what I just did. Whoops, I did that to my chest. I should probably put them in my safe. So I'll put all that stuff, and let's see if we can get, I'm not sure if I have a nether star, but I think I want to work on getting a portal gun. And yeah, what I also want to do is get more machines so that I can hook up and work on getting ores. We do want to make a quarry, which I'm not even sure if the quarry is created by using a single block, or I guess there is a block called the quarry. So what is this made out of? This is going to be hard. So the quarry basically creates a huge hole in the ground that just keeps digging down for ores, is how I understand it. So we're going to need these diamonds. Oh man. So diamond gear, we're going to need like 8 diamonds, I'm guessing. Then we're going to need a diamond drill. We're going to need an industrial diamond, or we can just use 2 diamonds. And then the circuit you can just create really easily by putting this stuff in that formation and then just putting copper cables. And to make copper cables, you do that. Yeah, it gets a bit complicated, but once you get into it, it's a bit easier. And yeah, so I think we should definitely make a quarry, and we need to get on making our enchantment table because we have 8 obsidian. So we're just gonna walk outside and just see what we can do. So I know, oh, here's the Zeppelin over here. We could try flying this, but every time I've done it, I've died. I'm not sure if it's safe. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave that to Sachin because I don't want to mess with that. Yeah, this jetpack is electric, so I can recharge it. And Dan is actually using rechargeable armor right now. Yes, they have it, which is a crazy thing. I don't know where he is right now. With our handy little mini map, we can see Dan is sitting in here. Look at him; he looks like a boss. Yeah, so this is all rechargeable armor, and you can just use it over. And yeah, that's Sachin down in the chat. Go subscribe to him. Yeah, so I don't want to take any bit of stuff, but what is this? Corrupted essence, boiler, firebox. There's just a lot of things. I don't even know half the things you can create in here, so we're gonna learn this together. This is the portal that, oh, there goes my phone. This was the portal that was made by Carl so that we could get our rubber wood, and then we realized we could get rubber from resin and other stuff like that, and put it in our extractor to get like triple the amount. So yeah, that's really cool. The portal is really useful. I'd have to say, definitely on my list of things I'd like. So I think I might just take you guys to a cave real fast so I can just show you all the new types of ores. And let me put my put my hover mode back on because it's a useful thing. And I don't know how much my jetpack is going to deplete, but what I can do is put some coal in my generator to get energy for my bat box and so forth. So let's just put some stuff away and get going on our little journey. I don't want to bring axes with me. Not a wrench. A wrench, that's just used to pick up machines like extractors and that stuff. Moss stone. This safe is already being filled. Yeah. Let's see. Bat box. I'll put away. And aluminum. The rest can go in here. And I think we'll be ready to go. So I just gotta get some wood out just for getting ready. And I don't even have any coal right now, so this might be a challenge. I used it all on making my machines. And here comes Dan. He's probably recording right now, showing everyone the pulverizer. And these are red right now, but these usually start green and very slow. I think they start on blue. So, I don't know what he put. Let's go find a little cave that we can build in. Let me turn off hover mode. Actually, it was probably a good idea to be on. I'm not sure where people have been digging, but look at this land makerization. I don't even know. For renderization? No. These are some really cool trees we got growing in our biome. I didn't mention those, but those are our favorite. I don't know where we've been mining actually. I know I have a mine somewhere around here. Yeah, I'm like bouncing up and down. I'm gonna put this on hover mode. Yeah, Anton. There's some people's houses I have set. So here's looks like someone's been in here. I think there's probably ores. Oh, okay. So first thing, you automatically start seeing new types of ore. And this right here, I think is copper, if I'm not mistaken, which is used for piping and ingots and a couple other things. So yeah, let me check my handy dandy miner's backpack. Yep, that is copper. These are beehives right here. There's like different colored ones, and we're gonna eventually pick those up and use them, but pretty useful things. Ooh, get me up here. Yeah, I would recommend if you do play Feed the Beast, get the jetpack. Probably the most worthwhile thing that I first got. The only thing is powering, and that's why we need to work on wind turbines and other stuff like that. So this is some nice amber, which I'm not even sure what to use for. We got some iron, of course. And if we get into a nice ravine, I can show you every one of these ores. Not every one, but there's definitely a lot. But guys, that's going to wrap it up for this episode. I didn't mean to wrap it up halfway through our mining trip, and that looks like it's taking slower. I'm going to stand right here. But yes, please rate. Tell me if you liked the Feed the Beast episodes and if I should continue or what kind of ideas you have on what I should do. And I'm on fire. Yeah, that's not the greatest idea. The portal is gone. I hope I didn't do that. I don't think I did. Anyways, I will see you guys next episode. Thanks for watching, and peace out. Now,